welcome to another edition of Business Q&A. Today, we discuss the Municipal Capability and Partnership Program, the MCPP, a collaboration between Anglo American and the Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs aimed at improving municipal governance in South Africa's mining regions. Joining me to unpack the objective and progress of this initiative is Musa, Municipal Capability and Partnership Program Principal at Anglo American. Musa, welcome. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
What is the MCPP, or the Municipal Capability and Partnership Program? What is it?
The MCPP is a municipal capability program that was designed by Anglo American around 2019. The objective of the program is to provide capability support to municipalities that host our operations. As you've indicated, we have entered into a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Cooperative Governance, which is a department responsible for local government. And Anglo felt the need to be part of this program because of the challenges that municipalities have in providing service delivery responsibilities, and the fact that, you know, our own colleagues and communities reside in these areas. So if there's challenges with service delivery, it also impacts the communities that host us, as well as the colleagues that work for Anglo American. But also, when municipalities struggle to deliver on water, prepare roads, provide electricity, it also affects our own operations. So we then felt the need that we've got a role to play, also especially because when they're not able to undertake their responsibilities as the mines, we normally have to step in and do the services on their behalf. But our view was that setup is not really sustainable because mines are not going to be there forever. So Anglo then took a decision that we've got a responsibility to start now to develop the capability of these municipalities and gradually reduce the levels of dependency that they have on the mines, but more importantly, ensuring that the services, basic services for communities are being delivered.
So obviously this really requires very thoughtful processes in looking at very complex issues. I mean, how is the MCPP then designed?
So the designing, first of all, it was important for us that we consider the program to be a collaboration between us and the partner municipalities, as opposed to Anglo American coming and providing solutions within these municipalities. So partnering is at the core of what the program is really all about. It was also important that in going to introduce the program to the municipalities and encouraging them to participate with us, that we establish good, solid relationships and build trust with the municipal teams that we are going to work with, because it's only when that level of trust does exist that people are able to make themselves vulnerable and indicate and open up around what challenges that they are experiencing. But also, we work together with them to find the solutions. I think the other important thing to indicate is that, you know, the implementation initiative that we're implementing across the various municipalities where the program is operating is tailor-made for that specific municipality. So we don't have a generic program or a generic approach where we're doing exactly the same initiatives across all municipalities. It's very important that we understand the issues and do a deep dive in understanding the root causes of the problem as opposed to of the symptoms of the problem, because the idea is to find sustainable solutions to the challenges. So once we understand the root causes, then we design a tailor-made, dedicated implementation approach for that specific municipality.
So you talk about then it's anchored in a partnership model. So obviously that also suggests then that in different parts of the country, municipalities, different partners are involved. Tell us a little bit about the partnership model.
Yeah. So like I said, we've got the MOU with the Department of Cooperative Governance. We've got as an implementing partner, the CSIR is our implementing partner. We work very closely as well with the South African Local Government Association, as well as the Minerals Council. We're also in a position where we're having conversation with other mines, because if we get more partners on board, more funding on board, it would then enable us to do more in these municipalities. And also it would mean that it's not only Anglo American that makes funding available for the program, but other industry partners that are coming on board are very keen to also make funding available.
Fantastic. And then maybe what impact has it had so far? Perhaps give us an idea of how it's going.
Yeah, so we focusing on 3 priority areas. The one is strategic development planning, the second one is infrastructure management, and then the third one is water services. And like I said, the program started in late 2019, beginning of 2020. Within the water space, in the 2 municipalities in the Northern Cape, Gamagara municipality and Tsatsabane municipality, where we're collaborating with the teams there. Within the water space, we have seen, for instance, an improvement in the blue drop score. The blue drop measures the quality of water that the municipality is providing to communities. When we started the program, the blue drop score in those municipalities was sitting at around 50%, around 2021. But with the various interventions that we have collaborated with the municipalities in, by 2024, they were able to obtain a blue drop score of 56%, which is something quite positive because it's an indication that they are doing something right, which is now improving their blue drop score. I think another important and exciting example is in Blowback municipality in Limpopo, where Blowback municipality was struggling to implement their infrastructure projects in time and within budget. Since we worked with the PMU, which is the Project Management Unit, for the very first time in 2023-2024 financial year, Blowback municipality was able to implement all their capital projects in time and within budget. And that led to them receiving an additional MIG, Municipal Infrastructure Grant allocation of 10 million because they demonstrated that they are now able to spend their allocated budget. So those are some of the shifts and improvements that we are beginning to see. It doesn't mean that the problems are resolved, but it's very encouraging for us to start seeing those positive shifts.
Oh, brilliant. So fantastic to hear such great things happening in partnership models. Musa, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
That was the Municipal Capability and Partnership Program Principal at Anglo American, Musa Jack. Until next time, goodbye and stay tuned for more business programming.